So this is the final tally of all the bits we had to replace to get that 1947 radiogram up and running. One valve, the L33, that's got open circuit heaters. The crystal cartridge has obviously failed over the years, gone very brittle inside, and you can actually hear it graunching on the record. It's vibrating inside. So we've had to purchase a new pickup head cartridge for the record deck. I've got one from China. I bought a real cheap one, 99p for the cartridge, including the stylus. How on earth can they make one for 99p? I thought, if nothing, it'll just do to test it with, and then I'll put a semi-decent one in later once I've confirmed that everything's okay. But actually, it works really well for 99p. I couldn't believe it. Then, of course, there's the usual suspects, all the paper waxy ones. Most of them are on value, but virtually all of them, in fact it is all of them, have got internal resistance. No complete shorts, but just gone high resistance inside, between 500k and a couple of meg, most of them. So they've all come out, of course. The electrolytics, changed all the electrolytics. I started to change these ones here, but I stopped because I tested, on the off chance I tested, a couple of the ones I'd been taking out. I was just going to change them en masse, but I thought I'd just check one. And it's absolutely spot on value, and no internal leakage. So I've left about 3 of those in the set. I mean, if they're not in critical positions anyway, but if they do fail in the future, well, I'll obviously have to change them again. But at the moment, they're made in USA, these ones, and they're absolutely rock solid. I can't fault them at all. A couple of the usual plastic Hunts ones. These always are up the creek on these old sets. And that's it. There we go. That's the final haul. The thing is now up and running and sounding sweet as a nut. And I've also got the cabinet to obviously restore. It's very dull, very matte. I don't know quite. I'm sure it didn't look that bad when we picked it up from Wales. I don't know whether that's because it's been out in the workshop or not. I don't know, but it looks very dull. So I've got an awful lot of work to do with that. Try and get the manufacturer's shine back to it. I've got some beeswax. I might try some of that on there. And if that doesn't work, I might have to reconsider and try my hand at some French polishing. But anyway, there we go. That's where we're up to. Chassis back in, everything's up and running. Performance is really good. Well impressed with that. So it's just a matter of tidying everything up. So here it is. This is the final video of the Ekco 1947 radiogram. Now fully restored, working really well. We must have taken off 60 odd years of grime from it, and repaired all its vital organs, and now it's fully functional and a lovely piece of kit. It sounds really beautiful. I'll try and play some music on it in a bit. Because of copyright rules I can't play any mainstream stuff, but I'm going to use one of the YouTube copyright free music just to show it working. It's a shame really, because the record player side of it, excellent, most excellent. But there you go. So we'll try and rig up some music, and then I'll show you the workings. So there we go. What we can do is I'll start the jolly old machinery running. Look at that. Do you remember those? But of course, due to copyright, I can't actually play. It's a Rolling Stones record, but I can't play that. So what I've done is I've coupled up an MPEG-3 player to the gram input instead, just to simulate its jolly old workings. I don't know what the camera's picking up, but in here it sounds pretty awesome, I have to say. Right, so very simple tuning controls. This one selects radiogram or radio 1 and radio 2. That's not the radio 1 and radio 2, that's that's what this one has got on it. 2 channels. The radio 1 selects your main tuning dial in the normal manner, turn the knob, watch the dial move jobby, and then the other one, radio 2, is the preset buttons on the front of the radiogram, which is labelled Droitbridge, BBC Third Programme, the Home Service, Light Programme and North. That sort of dates it a little bit, doesn't it? So where did we get up to? Yes, so that's your wave change switch just here, magic eye indicator, tone control and tuning dial, and basically that's it. That's all you need really. Let me just listen to a bit more music. Love it. That's it. That's the final video on the 1947 Ekco radiogram. Cost 129 guineas, by the way, back in 1947. An absolute fortune. Talk about high end. Back in its day, it was the bee's knees. Well, we've now resurrected it, and it's back to being the bee's knees, I think. So thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the full video. Many thanks for watching.